Hi team, today I have two demos. My first demo is about Kubernetes upgrade with node drain policy. So some background information. In the past, we have a few issues when user doing Kubernetes upgrade. The first issue is actually some background information for the first issue. When the user upgrading Kubernetes, they are usually using automation tools like Rancher API or another Rancher project which is system upgrade controller, and the flow is usually start with a node, and then the upgrade flow cordon the node, then it try to drain the node, then try to upgrade Kubernetes. Finally, and then it uncordons the node and then move to the next node. So that is usually the flow when user upgrade Kubernetes using these automation tools. The problem in the older Longhorn version is we require the user to specify the flag port selector when doing the Kubernetes drain. This is a problem because Rancher API and also the system upgrade controller project doesn't allow the user to set this flag. The second issue that the user was facing when they try to do Kubernetes upgrade is if the draining node has the last replica of the volume, the user cannot finish draining if that replica is stopped. So, in other words, if there is a stop replica of a volume on the node, and that is the only replica of the volume, then the user can not drain that node. So this behavior may be desired. This behavior may be correct if the user is planning to remove the Gokul node after draining as a part of Kubernetes upgrade. However, for the user who is doing in-place upgrade or doing in-place maintenance, this behavior is not desired because it cannot block them from finished draining. So the new improvement, the first improvement is we implement some PSP mechanism, post-disruption budget mechanism, so that the user doesn't have to specify the flag port selector for the drain command. The second improvement is we introduce a new setting, node drain policy, with an option that allows the user to drain a node even if the node contains the last replica of a volume if that replica is stopped. So that is some background information. Let's go to the demo. So I have a K3s cluster of 3 nodes over here. It is running on Kubernetes 1.23.15. I have the system upgrade controller project deployed. So I'm going to use this project to upgrade Kubernetes. And the way to use system upgrade controller is we can specify a plan, SUC plan. Inside this plan, we're going to specify which node are we going to upgrade, what is the Kubernetes version that we are trying to upgrade to. So I'm trying to upgrade Kubernetes to 1.23.16 because the current version is 23.15, so just one minor version upgrade. In order to, and then by the way, I have inside this cluster I have 4 Longhorn volumes. One volume is attached it has 3 replicas, and then the other 3 volumes only has 1 replica, and they are in detached state. So each volume, test volume 1, test volume 2, and test volume 3 over here has 1 single replica, and they are in detached state. So let's upgrade Kubernetes by applying the SOC plan. We can watch the progress of the upgrade over here. So right now it is doing the upgrade for node 1. So we can get some log of the upgrading pod. So this pod is doing upgrade for node 01. Let's take a look at the log of this one. You can see that this one cannot finish evicting one of the instance manager, and the reason is there is one volume. There is the reason is there is one stock replica. There is a volume that has a single replica, and that replica is living on this node, even though the replica is stopped. So even though the replica is stopped, we still don't allow the user to train. So that is the behavior in the past, and then it is also the default behavior in the newer version. The way to overcome the way to fix this problem is we can change the setting node drain policy. So if we change this setting to allow if the last replica is stopped, then the user should be able to finish the drain. So let's see if the drain command can finish. Cool, so the drain command finish. It is still doing Kubernetes upgrade for the first. No, actually the API server is temporarily down, so you have to wait a little bit. Okay, so now it is back up. Let's see if the node number 1 finish upgrading. You can see that node number 1 finish upgrading. The Kubernetes version is 1.23.16 now. And now it's upgrading node 03. It should be able to finish with the new node policy, with the new node drain policy. We just need to wait a little bit. Node 3 finish upgrading. Now it's upgrading node 02. Okay, so it finished upgrading node 02, and let's do a final check. So the whole cluster is upgraded to the newer version 1.23.16. So that concludes my first demo.